Alright, this can really go both ways, because the Disney live-action remakes have not been particularly well received, and most of them haven't been that good. However, I do think that the Maleficent movies were an interesting experiment and a different look at a character that we already knew. So I think that this Mufasa the Lion King movie could be pretty interesting. Now, I obviously haven't seen the trailer yet, but this is a prequel to the live-action Lion King movie. So this is going to be in that style, that very naturalistic style, which a lot of people really didn't like, and with good reason, because a realistic, naturalistic looking lion is just not as emoting as a cartoon lion can be. So I kinda hope they've fixed that a little bit with this movie and given them just a tad bit more human features in some way. Now, we already know that there has been some changes from the last Lion King movie to this one. Chief among them being that the last movie was directed by Jon Favreau, who also directed the live-action Jungle Book movie, whereas this movie is directed by Barry Jenkins, whom I primarily know for directing the movie Moonlight, which famously won the Oscar for Best Picture.
There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won.
The other big change is that James Earl Jones, who voiced Mufasa in the original Lion King movie and in the remake, won't be playing Mufasa in this movie. Mufasa will instead be played by an actor named Aaron Pierre. I assume they've done this because they're trying to go for a younger sounding voice for Mufasa now that he is a younger character in this movie, and he probably won't have the same majestic gravitas that Mufasa has in the original Lion King movie. This movie will take place in a time where Mufasa was still becoming the Lion King and sort of growing into that role and that responsibility. But I'm pretty excited to see what they've cooked up for us, so let's just jump into it. Alright, hitting us with the circle of life right from the very first frame. No hiding that this is a Lion King movie, huh?
The story begins far beyond the mountains and the shadows.
Is that Rafiki?
On the other side of the light.
Oh.
A lion was born without a drop of nobility in his blood.
Aw, baby Mufasa.
A lion who would change our lives forever. Mufasa.
Mufasa. Alright.
The earth will shake. Destiny
Is that Sasu?
awaits you.
Okay. Oh. Oh, and Timon and Pumbaa are back. Mufasa, the Lion King. Oh, Mads Mikkelsen in this. I didn't even know that Mads Mikkelsen was in this. Okay, so interesting. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on it. Like, it looks fine, and like I said before, I'm way more interested in this story, in hearing this story, than hearing The Lion King again with new animation. But I feel like they've tried to really shoehorn in some of the characters that we know from the original Lion King. Like, do we need to have Sasu and Timon and Pumbaa? Like, alright, it might be interesting to know how Mufasa gets to know Sasu, and maybe Sasu helps Mufasa in his way to becoming the Lion King. But Timon and Pumbaa they don't seem like characters that Mufasa would have met during his time. They really seem like much younger characters that are only interacting with lions because of Simba. And I'm guessing that there might be a sort of framing narrative for this movie where Simba is telling the story to his kids or his kid. I just read the other day that Blue Ivy Carter, the daughter of Beyoncé, will be playing Simba and Nala's daughter, Kiara. So I'm pretty sure that this framing narrative is going to be a thing in it, because otherwise, what's the point of having Simba's daughter in a movie about Simba's father who died when Simba was a child? Or a cub, of course, because it's the lion. But I also felt like some of the scenes in this trailer reminded me a lot of scenes from The Lion King. Like, there were some scenes that very much looked like I Just Can't Wait to Be King. And there was even a scene that looked like the stampede that kills Mufasa, only this time it's with elephants. I just think I was very excited to see something different with this character, Disney doing a new story, and I'm just a little bit disappointed that it seems like they're very much just referencing The Lion King again and again. So I don't really know how to feel about that. Anyways, I'm going to reflect a bit more on that, but please let me know what you thought about this first teaser trailer for Mufasa, the Lion King. Was there anything that stood out to you in the teaser that you want to see more of? Are you more excited than I am, or are you also a bit disappointed? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you want more videos from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel. But with that said, that's pretty much all I had for you today. My name is Martin Rise. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care and so long.